So today, let's talk about one of my favorite ways to enter Pavarita Ardha Chandrasana, also known as Revolved Half Moon. I like to come in this way and I teach it this way to my students because it really gives you the foundation for all of the things that you need to be able to come into this pose. This pose has a very deep thoracic twist of the spine, but it's also a balancing pose. So you want to be really grounded on your stabilizing foot. And I like to use a block. So setting your block down and coming into Alanasana High Crescent. So split the legs apart, forward and back, and then bend into your front knee. You choose your spice level, right? So less sensation versus more sensation. You decide what you have available today. The muscles on the back leg, engage the quadriceps of the back leg to straighten the knee, and the glutes of the back leg to extend your leg back behind you. Okay? Square your shoulders to the short edge of your mat as you send your arms straight up overhead, aiming to stack your shoulders over your hips. Draw your belly in. Good. As you take an inhale here, ground down through your legs. They stay solid, they don't move, but lift up in the side body, find space in the spine, and then use your exhale to come into your twist, twisting over the front leg. If that front leg has started to flop open, just hug it in toward the midline. Squeeze your inner thighs in towards each other. Keep your legs nice and active the whole time. Good. From here, start to straighten your front leg. Engage the quads, straighten the leg. Both legs are now straight and you're twisted. Then simply tip over, coming into a revolved triangle. So that bottom hand can come to the block or your leg or the floor. But wherever you happen to be, as you inhale, lengthen your spine long. And then as you exhale, deepen into your twist. And if your neck is up for it, you can look up towards the sky. So here we have our deep thoracic twist. And we're going to try to keep this variation, this deep twist as we move into the balance. So going into balance, into our revolved half moon, start to shift your weight into your front foot. Take your time. It is not a rush. There's no race going on. So start to shift your weight. Take the block with you. As you shift, you can drag your foot or take multiple steps coming into the block in front of your foot and your shoulders stacked over the block. Good. From here, your legs are still squeezing into each other. Ground down through that front leg, ground down through your foot, and then slowly from here, start to lift your leg any amount. Doesn't have to be super high. Still engaging the legs, squeezing toward each other as you lift the leg up. Aiming for parallel. I like using a block here because it keeps you from dumping into your hip. Stay light and lifted here. And if you have the balance, you can look up toward your fingers if you want. And when you're finished playing, just bend back into your front knee. Lower the back foot down, rise back up, and come back to your high crescent. So there it is, one of my favorite ways to enter Revolved Half Moon. Give it a try, see if any of those tips help, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.